Alright, welcome back. Let us continue with Blue Lions, Chapter 2.
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar Scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
This will be our first true battle. I'm looking forward to fighting alongside you, Professor. During the mock battle, your commands were thoughtful and thorough, as was your strategy. With you on our side, I'm confident we will prevail. It seems we have some time to spare before our departure. Let's use this opportunity to prepare as best we can.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it. For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down, ever.
Oh, is everybody done chatting? Nice. It is Annette's birthday? No. Traveling to and from Abyss? Okay. Only option it gives us is an explore. It means you're schizo. So, now I can go to Abyss and chat with them and recruit everyone at my leisure.
That said, we have only just arrived at the academy, and we're already being sent out to take care of bandits. It is a noble mission, but one that will likely require battle. In practice, there is little difference between a battle and a war. Even with the support of the Knights of Seros, we must still brace ourselves for the challenge. Do you have any other questions about life at the monastery? Or about battle?
No, sir. Thank you.
I hear you've been tasked with hunting down bandits, right? Meanwhile, my class is stuck with a downright peaceful mission. Sounds like you'll be fighting alongside the Knights, too. Don't let the monastery down, Teach.
It is better if you do not approach me. If you spend too much time around a man of Dusker, there will be rumors.
Poor Dedue. Dedue's pretty based. Okay, I'm gonna go to Abyss. I think for Blue Lions, I'm only gonna mostly do supports with Happy, since she has like a lot of Blue Lion supports, basically. They kind of, in my opinion, designed all four of those characters to, you know, kind of be related to all four routes, I guess. So like Balthus, I would say, is the deer, Happy is the lions, Constance is honestly, she can do Black Eagles or pretty much anyone else, to be honest. And Yuri is kind of everyone, but he's also kind of church, so.
Haven't seen your face before. You're clearly not from around here. You don't strike me as the thief or merchant type. I don't owe you money, do I? Oh, you're that new teacher everyone's been yapping about. And yet, you look younger than me. Weird. The name's Balthus, formerly of the Alliance. Don't beat around the bush, pal. Look, fine. You've talked me into it. Beautiful. I'll need to attend your...
I'll go ahead and recruit him, but I'm not going to be using him at all, and that's okay.
Oh, come. Who are you? Wait, shut up. Let me guess. You're that new professor, right? You just started teaching up on the surface. Nah. Even here people have been talking about you. Not that the gossip got everything right. I heard you were beautiful, but obviously that was an exaggeration.
Well, that's nice.
What? I've got time, but I don't want to... Don't make that face. Yeah, sure thing. You know, I've never really had a teacher before, and it'll be my first time...
It's probably because you call them uggos, and they don't appreciate it.
And who might you be? Not an Abyssian, that much is clear at a glance. A visitor from above, perhaps? With what purpose? I'm sure I must have misheard you. Either that, or you haven't the slightest inkling of where you are. Oh, but of course! You must be the new teacher specially appointed by Lady Rhea. That is it, yes? Rumors have been flying underground about you. Well then, I am Constance von Nouvelle. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh, have you... Then you did come seeking my aid. Yeah, an assignment. I was a former...
Constance is pretty based.
Whoever you are, it doesn't matter much to me. But I do advise getting out of here before you get tangled up in trouble. Unless you've been sent here under someone's orders. In which case, I'll happily show you a good time. Uh-huh. I find the likelihood of you stumbling into Abyss pretty suspect. Huh. You're that mercenary turned professor, aren't you? The one who showed up at the monastery kinda recently. Yeah. You're the one I've heard so much about. Well, I guess it's fine you're here then. You can call me Yuri. You'll want to remember that, if you ever come down here again. Want my help? Sure. In exchange, it's a deal. If you're wondering.
And now I've got Yuri. Very good. Alright, it's enough of that. Gotta go back up to the monastery and run around picking up random things like a homeless person.
That said,
Yes, training grounds, this very elaborate and wonderful box we got here.
For years, the Boar Prince and I were inseparable. I know him better than almost anyone else. So let me give you some advice. Beneath all that princely polish, he's an animal, nothing more. He's strong and skilled, sure, but don't place your trust in him as a human being. Take care he doesn't chew you up and spit you out.
Felix Sylvain and I have known each other since we were children. His Highness as well. Though I should warn you that both Felix and Sylvain are a bit challenging at times. The moment I take my eyes off them, they're off causing all kinds of trouble. It's always been that way.
Poor Ingrid.
Professor, the next assignment is to drive out bandits? Sounds like some training is in order. Tell me something, Professor. When it comes to a one-on-one battle, which is better, strength or skill? You might be right, but when it's all said and done, I still think muscle comes out on top.
Can't say I'm shocked that that's his answer.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
That reminds me.
Hey there.
Yeah, there'll be items on the ground all over the place, so just gotta keep my eye open.
You're quite powerful to have beaten us in the mock battle. Such a shame you aren't leading our class.
And I will say, now that I've recorded a Golden Deer run, I'll actually probably watch this video and that run just to see if everything's in the same spot every time or not. I'm curious.
I've heard your class is hunting thieves. That mission is very different from the one we were given.
Anyway,
It's thanks to my adoptive father, Lenato, that a commoner like me is here at the Academy. He is the very model of chivalry. Someday, I'm going to be just like him.
There's usually not... Usually the stuff is always in kind of the same places, but every now and then you'll find something in an odd location.
Good deal. Hello there.
Nobody cares about you, Anna. Shut up.
So, Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Something there, like there always is most of the time.
Oh, Professor, hello. Truth is, my undershirt got blown away by the wind. And it's not important why, it only matters that it's pale blue.
Caspar has it.
Thank you so much.
And he's rubbing it all over his body, and that's probably weird.
What is it? I'm not doing anything. Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cruel.
I'm sorry, Bernie, I couldn't resist.
Have we met? No. Sorry. Must be my imagination.
If you gotta plant mixed herb seeds, you have a chance of getting some rocky burdock out of it, if you get a little lucky. Normally you could save scum it, but since this week is also railroaded, or this month is railroaded like the first one is, you don't really have an option to pick whatever activity you want, so...
Hello. If you'll excuse me.
So, no save scumming shenanigans quite just yet. It's another XP book. There are 3 of those to find. They're all 3 in this area, as it turns out. Which is quite nice. Very convenient for us. Finding a lot of bait. These are good things.
So, greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Are you settled in here at the monastery yet? Make sure to have a good look around. There's much to see. Like fish. You do know about the pond behind the dining hall, right? You can fish there. Give it a try.
It's a market. Yay.
Hey.
There's usually always stuff just kind of laying around down here. So you should always come down here and check as well. There's also occasionally stuff lying around in here as well.
Hey! You look bored. Care to duel? What? I just wanted to spar.
Go over here and do this quest to feed the kitties.
Can't be serious. I need your help.
And then I'm going to proceed to not do it ever again.
Yay! Thanks.
It's a happy cat.
So... You there?
Hey! Oh, Professor! How are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you. I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it.
Well, we'll see about that.
What? I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. But that would be such a hassle. Oh, hi, Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick. Are you sure? I thought you'd found me out for a moment there.
Please. You know, Professor, there are some things I'll just never understand. Like the other night, I went on a date with a dashing, handsome, strong young knight. Oh, I'm a bit weak just remembering him. Anyway, do you know what that no-good jerk said when we got back to my room? He said, "What a mess. I'm afraid to go in there." Can you believe it? You know who cares about keeping everything neat and tidy? Not me, that's who. Afraid to go in there. Some knight he is.
How about this?
Bro, what the fuck you doing just standing there like that? It's weird.
You know about the cardinals? They're the ones who run the church. Their identities are a closely guarded secret. What the?
Greetings.
Can get some support points with Petra.
Bridget has much more warmth than Fodlan. Even spring here has coolness. And you, Professor? Which do you find is worst? Too hot or too cold weather? I have agreeance. In Bridget, I am able to be wearing much lighter clothes.
She's having agreeance.
There are
Scythia.
way too many vegetables in today's meal. The ratio of vegetables to sweets was completely skewed.
Oh, hi, Professor.
Were you just eavesdropping on me?
Well, everyone knows a plate full of sweets is far preferred to a plate full of vegetables, regardless of age.
She's so small.
Right. I've got to find out everyone's likes and dislikes so I know what to cook. Who knows when it'll be my turn at kitchen duty? How about you, Professor? Do you like sweet or spicy food?
So I like spicy food, but
Ooh, same. I'll definitely remember that.
she likes the sweet answer, so that's what I'll give her.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Okay. Oh.
How about this?
I was thinking... Our first assignment is to take out some bandits. Did anyone tell Lady Rhea that people's lives are at stake?
I lost my own brother to bandits.
is something someone has said at some point, I'm sure. Okay, not my finest attempt at humor.
You're such a nerd.
Hello.
I was thinking.
Hello.
Let's see, that person sure does remind me of somebody, but I can't figure out who. Oh, do you need me for something? Sorry, but I'm really busy right now.
Do you know of the Eyre family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire. The Empire's power lies with 6 noble families, my family foremost among them. The full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes.
I'm ready.
All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs. Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is the Minister of Religious Affairs. Hubert's father, Marquis Vestra, is the Minister of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, and my own father, Duke Eyre, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future. There is nothing I cannot achieve.
He's a chump. He just doesn't know it yet.
Here's an idea.
Right, that's not there yet.
I have a favor to ask.
A passion for music. Sure.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing. Oh, Professor, did you come to pray to the goddess?
Sure.
Me too. Shall we pray together?
So, inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indec, Saint Macula, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Kathleen! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Now that you are a member of the Church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. I have something to ask of you.
There's something else. It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor?
No.
I see. The truth is, I am not a particularly devoted believer either. But it would be unbecoming for a noble like me to neglect his prayers, wouldn't it?
Okay, now we go up here. Alright, as you can see, there are also goodies that will be up here. Although that's for the quest. This is also for the quest.
I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this library. Reading books from all the regions of Fodlan. I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself. I agree. They're brimming with the knowledge and experience of our ancestors.
These are all related to the quest, but you can find stuff up here occasionally.
Swimming through a sea of countless books, tracking down that single sought-after volume, it's absolute bliss. How do the poor fools who spend their days sharpening swords and polishing armor find any joy in life?
These guys are nerds.
Excellent work guiding the students in the mock battle. Taking command like that, simply splendid. And bearing the unknown crest's power? Yes, I'm talking about you. Your talents are incredible, and Lady Rhea's insight as to your potential is doubly so.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you for the quest. Yep. Alright, so I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this little chat with Rhea here. And while she's chatting, I'll do that. And if y'all just give me a second, and I'll be back as soon as I can.
Thank you for paying me a visit. Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps something I can help you with? Believers live their lives by her sacred wisdom. Please use the library's vast resources to learn more. I can often be found here, so if there is ever anything you need, please do not hesitate to pay me a visit.
Sorry about that. I was doing a lot of yard work today, and I had to drink a lot of water because it was really hot. I try to make sure I go to the bathroom before I start recording one of these, but every now and then it slips through. Yeah, it's the sign-up sheet. And I gotta go talk to this ragamuffin up here. So just completing quests. Quests just give you like items and renown and stuff like that. Renown will come into importance later.
Elmira, Dusker, even people from far-off lands gather here at the Academy. Word of advice, Professor. There are those who don't think kindly of such people.
Literally, who are you? So, yeah, the renown will come into use later.
My savior, thank you.
And like 3 or 4 chapters, something like that. And gold is obvious, I would think. So here I'm going to sing with Petra and Lysithia to build up a little bit of support. You don't get any motivation or anything from doing the choir, so
Learning these things gives me singing with others.
Not a big deal to just do it with whoever.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Thank you. I now have a shield I can give to Dedu to make him even mightier. Who over here? But I talked to Caspar. Wait a second.
Hey there, Professor. You here to check in on my training? Oh, that reminds me. I found this small cloth. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what it is, but it works great for wiping up sweat.
Oh yeah. You can get like a little response if you talk to him after Dorothea. Right. That's funny.
You're a lifesaver.
So just go ahead and elect to not do that. And do some bonding bites. So we got our people here. Sharing meals is basically the way you get people's motivation up. And it also gets you some professor experience, which is always a good thing. Dedu. Yes, I need Dedu here to get some, and yeah, Sylvain. For sure. I need to get these guys to certain weapon skill milestones before level 5. Ash also needs it, but since he's an archer, he's going to be kind of lagging behind everybody anyway as far as levels go, so I can delay it a little bit with him. Alright, that should be it for this. So it should be good. Let's go.
If you don't yet know the
Yeah, so I kind of do actually know how it works, Dimitri. Thanks, though. So here, I need to get Dimitri's swords to C. I need to get Dedu's axes to C, but yeah, right. I remember last time I decided on trying to get his lances to D, actually, so I think I'm going to do that. Sylvain. Yeah, so, okay. Here's what we're going to do. So, group tasks. Skywatch. Going to do Ingrid and Ash. Ash will eventually be a Wyvern Lord, so just gonna start getting him some bonus points towards it right away. So that's kind of bad, so I'm gonna reset this. So those, as far as I'm aware, are entirely random. Whether or not you get like a great or a good or a perfect, I don't know if having like a higher proficiency in it at the time you're doing the instructions matters. I don't think it does, but it might. There's not really a way to tell, and I'm not willing to like go into game files and look because I don't really care that much, if I'm being honest. I'm sure somebody else has already looked around. Come on. The end. Thanks.
If you don't.
Okay, let's try this again. Ooh. Let's strike Dimitri first.
Oh,
there we go. That's more like it. Give me one more of those.
This will be. That was.
Okay, so that was basically what I needed to happen there. So that's good. That's good enough. To do. So I highly doubt I'll get that lucky on to do compared to Dimitri, but he will be close enough that he'll easily get it to D before it matters. Otherwise, who's next? That's the question. That is the question. I guess it's gonna be Sylvain. Right? Right. I need to change his goals though. I thought I'd change them to what I wanted, but I guess I didn't. I am going to have 2 lumbering heavy armor people for a little while, but that's okay.
Hey. Alright.
Nothing wrong with having 2 high defensive units on Maddening in the start.
I must ask you.
Oh, right. These. So these questions are actually important, and there are correct answers to them. I need to pull up my little thing here. Where is it? There it is. Open it up in Brave. I don't care. Okay, let me find what I'm looking for here real quick, and then I'll find the correct answer to this question. Okay, so the reason these matter is you get one of these every month, and you get a bunch of Professor XP for it. So if you pick the worst answer, you get 800. If you pick the middle answer, you get 1,000, and the correct answer gives you 1,200. And it also gives them half a bar motivation. So this is the correct answer.
See.
Yes.
Fred.
Well, so let me take that back. I actually think the amount of XP you get scales with your professor level. I lied to you. My bad. So once the professor level is like B, B+, AA+, that's when you start getting like 1,000 XP for it.
Here's
Stuff
the
like
result.
that.
I've deepened my understanding.
Dude gets Tempest Lance.
Mastery is within.
So Dedu is done with his lances now, which is very good. It's Raphael's birthday. I'm sorry, Raphael. I don't really give a shit about your birthday, dog. Okay. So let me go ahead and change Dedu's goals. And that'll be Dedu's goals for like the rest of the game. Now, go ahead and save. We're gonna have to do an auxiliary battle. But first I need to shop a little bit, because I've got some broken weapons here. Let me see. Okay. Ooh, that was the wrong button. Go ahead and deposit this. I'll keep the steel sword. Who should I give that to? I should give that to Dimitri, I think. Nah, not Dimitri. Byleth. It's Byleth's. Dimitri's got his little axes, so that's good. Sylvain, yeah. So I'm basically gonna have to spend all my money here, is what I'm saying. You can give Dedu this training axe. He can use that most of the time. Okay. Go buy some stuff. So Dimitri absolutely needs a lance. I feel like a steel lance is still too heavy, and he'll just get wrecked if I give it to him. Ash, however, can absolutely get away with a steel bow for now, which is nice. Byleth has bows and a sword. Who else gets a bow? Ingrid gets a bow. I think that's good enough. Do I have another iron sword I can give Byleth? Because I've also got this little... Yeah, I do. Good. Oh, I've actually got quite a few because of those two. Excellent. That's right, I need to go ahead and just purge these guys of their inventories real quick. Felix, where you at? Go ahead and give Felix iron gauntlets. Let me give him a sword. Dimitri does not need that, and I will give him the other sword. Dimitri is a very multifaceted weapon user right now. Fucking XD. Okay, that should be good. Go ahead and do our battle here. Yeah, so I'm not connecting to the online network, so no Spirits of the Fallen nonsense for me. Go ahead and get this auxiliary battle started. It's easy. Auxiliary battles are always easy. Well, this one is. Yeah, put it that way. This one's easy.
Do you have experience commanding a battalion, Professor? I assume so.
I am aware of how the battalions work, sir. Thank you. So no Yuri, but I will bring Happy along. Because she's a magic user. Speaking of which, she gets her little monstrous appeal thing. Basically, she does more damage to the creatures. That's a-okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and shove Sylvain up there with Dedu. Ingrid, Byleth, and Felix get the trees. Happy and Annette also get to go into the trees, and then Ash and Mercedes can help Dedue and Sylvain. Did I give Sylvain an axe? I did not. Do I have an axe I can give him? I have to buy one. Drat. I knew I was forgetting to give somebody something.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Come back.
Okay. Now we're ready. Let's bang these idiots.
I'll cut through.
Guys, as you can see, Dimitri's ridiculous movement he has because I gave him that item lets him just go right through the trees. But not gonna worry about that for now.
Stay focused.
Fly with the sword.
Ready.
And Ingrid.
I'll go.
Give Felix his gauntlets.
What should I do?
I'm on it. I'll give it my all.
Yep.
Here goes.
Here we go.
Okay, do it like that. Oh, nice. Not having any issues actually hitting things for once, that's good. Oh, I spoke too soon, sorry gentlemen. Byleth is about to master Commoner, very good. Dimitri is never going to hit anything with that thing. Okay, so if you're not aware, Forest gives you like 1 defense and plus 30% to your evasion, so that definitely does not help Felix or Dimitri's cause, but that does not affect magic attacks, so soften the man up a little bit. And we'll just go for it, because why not? YOLO. Alright, Byleth gets plus 5 to her HP. This is a good thing. And Felix can just go swinging at this guy. Very good.
Why am I even here?
Gonna let Ingrid move up. Maybe finish this man? Nope. We'll let Annette finish this man.
That worked out.
I gotta deal with this situation. Mercedes does not have any offensive magic yet, so let's go ahead and poke this guy. Gonna have Dedue whacking. Forgot to give Dedue his shield, but that's okay. And give Ash a kill.
Doing my part.
I'm gonna elect to not have Sylvain swing here, just in case. I would just kind of prefer to not use any vulneraries if I can help it, so.
Too slow.
And Ingrid's just taking a hit, this one, huh? I have Dimitri take a swing at this man. So we could definitely just clobber him with the lance, but I just need axe XP, so I don't really care. As you can see, he's still building up XP, even if he's not hitting with it, which is good. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that all the Abyss people, when you recruit them, they'll be level 3, which is nice. So very nice. Poke.
Careful, please.
Alright, I knew Sylvain would hit
What's
something
next?
eventually. So yeah, Ash will be kind of behind everyone level-wise for this first little bit, but I will catch him back up, absolutely, at some point. Just gonna smash him with a training axe.
A threat eliminated.
So one nice thing about having training weapons is they're very light and they have a lot of uses. So Felix could very easily kill that man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. These guys really aren't worth any XP anyway, so it's kind of whatever.
That is that.
I'll do my best.
Okay, the rest of these clowns or jokers should start running at me very soon here. Yeah, here they come. Ingrid is starting to get pretty low. But that's okay. Gonna have to use one there. Definitely gonna have to use one right here as well, but that's fine. Good. Weaken him. Back Ingrid off. Yeah, that's good. Maybe Dimitri can actually hit something. Yeah.
Too easy.
No real way to get Felix into the trees, so I won't worry about it for now. Well, did you? Move the man into position to take no damage. Yeah, even the boss on this map gives you like absolutely no XP, so...
Should I have held back?
Basically not getting a level up unless you were already pretty damn close. I don't know why you apes keep attacking her. I'm pretty sure Dimitri wouldn't kill you like that, but whatever.
Stay vigilant.
Can we go ahead and use the vulnerary there?
Ready.
And that should honestly be fine. Like, we can just sit here and wait a turn. And it should be good. And they continue to just attack Byleth for some reason.
Expected.
No, not Sylvain. He's a weak boy. He can't take firepower of that magnitude. The fuck? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just move Byleth out of the way here. Yeah, okay, this'll work. So, asthma. Go for it, Dimitri, you do it.
I must stay focused.
I had no choice.
Get him, Fifi, you did it.
Another win.
And, get him to do.
Had to be done.
Very good. So, yeah, that's pretty easy. You can do it faster, of course, but oh, I've been having bad luck with actually hitting people so far in this run, so I was being a little careful. And the only thing left to do for this month is a seminar that it makes me do, and then the practice battle. Or the mission. Sorry, not the practice battle. That was the practice battle. Ugh. Manually, of course. So, Felix, he needs to get his axes to sea as fast as possible.
This could be
for Brigand.
well.
Ingrid needs lances to sea.
Looks like... no big deal.
I lied, actually. I need to get her swords to C first. Or to D, sorry. Okay, now we're good.
I'm getting...
Just to make sure she can go the,
That was challenging.
Was it Myrmidon? Myrmidon, I think that's what it's called. The beginner class, yeah. And Mercedes, just gonna give her faith. It's really all she needs. She's a healer, so that's pretty much all she does. And we're good.
Hey, pal.
You should always accept these. There's no reason not to.
I hope this song reaches the goddess's ears.
It is not guaranteed to be good, even if everyone sings earnestly. It is not easy, after all.
This isn't...
Okay, 240 from leveling up again. Very good.
Here's the result.
Each new experience is an
Fantastic. Now Dimitri can probably maybe sort of kind of hit people with axes.
I'm getting much better.
Same with Sylvain.
I'm starting to get it.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure once I do this seminar, it's not going to give me the opportunity to save before it goes into like the pre-mission thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save here. Oh, I have a support conversation. Nice. Tell you what, I'll do that support. I'm going to save, and then the next video I'll do the seminar and the mission. I think that is probably fine. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then, yeah, that'll be it.
My goodness. Sword training again today? Don't overdo it, all right?
I certainly won't, but thanks for your concern, Mercedes. It's more of a hobby than anything, so don't worry too much.
A hobby? How wonderful! I would probably get tired of it, but that's just me.
Didn't you say you hope to take the sword test soon?
You're right. I completely forgot that's coming up. What should I do?
To be honest, I've been a bit worried as I haven't seen you at the training ground much.
Why didn't you say something sooner if you were so worried about me?
It didn't occur to me that you could have forgotten. But you're right. I should have mentioned it. As an apology, why don't you let me help you with your swordsmanship?
You would do that for me? I'd really appreciate your help.
Okay, but keep in mind that since we're short on time, we may have to overdo it a little.
I don't like to overdo it, but if we must, I'll try my best.
It's settled. Let's begin. Don't tell me you've forgotten how to hold a sword. We have our work cut out for us.
I usually just hold the sword without thinking about my grip, you know? Let's see what happens now that you've shown me the proper way to handle it. I was nervous at first, but just look at me now. Yeah!
Well, I didn't realize offering to help you would mean risking my life.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. I just meant to swing the sword. I didn't think it would go flying like that. I'm impressed with how quickly you can dodge.
Yes, I know you didn't intend to murder me, though that scare likely took years off my life.
Maybe I'm not cut out for this whole sword fighting thing.
Nonsense. It's far too early to give up. The first time I picked up a sword, I was much like you. It's true that different people are better suited to different things. But if you keep at it and refuse to give up, you're certain to improve.
Do you really think so? Thank you, Dimitri. It's very kind of you to... Oh! There's a rip in your cuff, Dimitri. How do you think...
It seems I didn't dodge your sword fast enough. Don't worry, I can easily repair it.
I'm the one who tore it, so I'll be the one who mends it. How does that sound?
No, please don't worry yourself over it. Just focus on your exam.
Alright, we'll call it here, because there really isn't anything to seminars, but if you've played this game, you kind of know. You know that already. So, alright! Thank you for watching. Next video will be the seminar and, what's this one called? I can't remember. Eliminate the bandits. That's really boring. Okay. Alright, thank you for watching. Till then.